Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the DH.
Kevin, thanks.
All right, thank you, David. And the starting group for the Spurs. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Kyrie Irving. And there's Gordon. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Green in at the 4 spot. And for Denver, we've got Devontae Graham. Also, Bridges out there. Adebayo is out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward. Now, here is Irving. Lays it up and banks it in. And this is the time of year when teams can start to lose their focus just a little bit. How tough is it, do you think, to stay motivated at this stage of a long season?
Well, teams who have big aspirations, Kevin, aren't suffering through any of this. The other teams that are trying to be acutely aware of the potential of their team are watching their players very intently as to whether their focus can be maintained during the next 2 to 3 weeks of this season.
And San Antonio has possession after the Nuggets pick up 2. Green, no luck. So for the Nuggets, their last game, a loss to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
Now, here's Clarkson. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against. Pass to Gordon. 5 to shoot. Stolen by Middleton. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, at 235 pounds, Middleton is hard to throw off balance, so he can take that contact and still finish through.
Clarkson finds Irving. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Nuggets have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Middleton against Drummond. Count it.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Pass to Drummond. Spurs passing it around. Irving's shot is good.
So clever. He finds different ways to probe inside, and Kyrie with a great finish.
Now the pass to Adebayo. The shot will not fall. Good D by Drummond. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Trailing by 2, and he makes that one.
Yeah, Draymond Green, we know he plays with attitude and he plays with force. And his teammates appreciate the unselfish approach he has.
Now here's Graham. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Vanderbilt misses.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
And the coaching staff wants Gordon to keep taking those. It's only going to help him get better.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here is Irving. There's 45 seconds left in the first. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Graham surveying the floor. And that's good for 2. Graham's got 5 now. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Graham, the pass to Middleton. A 3-pointer, no good. Irving with it, and there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game. The Spurs shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Clarkson, it's interesting for him. He's not really a point guard and not really a shooting guard, so trying to find ways to stay in the game and stay aggressive and do whatever's asked of him to earn minutes.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
They've got Adebayo. Bridges out there with Devontae Graham. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Spurs leading by 4. And here's Clarkson. Outside Irving. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
When you make shots like that, Kyrie is showing just how confident he is in his offensive ability.
Here's Bridges. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Here's Graham. No good on the shot. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, I think in his mind he knew the contact was coming, focused, stayed in control, and got it.
And Green, no good on that one. A lot of great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. Do you think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right
now. No, we don't do that.
Timeout.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, it was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
Now here's Middleton. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And Adebayo throws it down.
And the athletic Middleton on that play snakes his pass right through the defense. That's a nice pick and roll.
Irving passes to Drummond. Spurs passing it around. The shot's good from Irving.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now here's Graham, and Adebayo throws it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Passes to Drummond. Over Adebayo. And he can't bank that one in. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Denver. Bridges shot, good.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
A steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. That shot, no good. Great D that time from Green. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. And a wide open look for Irving. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Denver trails by 7. Inside, Middleton powered down with both hands.
That's great signs to see Chris Middleton get up just like that.
Irving double team. Gordon for three. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Gordon's got 10.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Middleton against Gordon. Middleton looking it over. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. He's got 11.
How about Middleton saying, you take that?
All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed the competitive. What a game it's been for Kyrie Irving. He ended up with 15 points and 5 assists. And now with the second half of...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Andre Drummond is out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Gordon in at the 3 spot.
Well, you can't help but think of the dunk contest robbery with Aaron Gordon. Didn't receive max points on some of his dunks that clearly deserved it. Said he's done with the event after the last go. And I can't say I blame him.
And with the dunk contest and Aaron Gordon, some of the dunks he pulled off, Greg, were outstanding.
I mean, going over Taco Fall was the big one. The one-handed windmill was impressive as well. Gordon doesn't need a trophy. Everyone knows he's one of the best dunkers we've ever seen.
And it's Denver with the rebound. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target with his 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And it's Gordon with the finish.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Graham, the pass to Adebayo. Graham finds Adebayo. Back to Graham. Shot clock at 6. From about 16, the offensive rebound. Here's Adebayo. Yes, and the foul. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
You got to try to play with more force against Bam Adebayo, who's going to come at you with that high motor.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
To the paint, here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
And when Gordon is hot, boy, he is fun to watch. And you can tell he's having fun as well.
Middleton, the pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Middleton. Fires from the line. Rebounded by the Spurs. Drummond's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Clarkson dishes to Irving, and there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:57 left in the third. Nailed from three-point land. Greg, is a broadcaster, who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day who was my favorite. You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Well, that equals his 3-point total from the first half. He had 1 before the break, and that's his first 3 of this half.
Outside, Green. In the corner, it's Gordon. Pass to Drummond. Over Adebayo. San Antonio getting another chance here. Unloads from 13. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Spurs leading by 4. Outside Gordon. In the corner, Drummond with it. Lays it up off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Andre Drummond.
You can tell how comfortable Drummond is down there. Excels at using that size in close to the basket. And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Irving against Graham. Clock at 6. Irving for 3. He can't get it to go. And so it's Aaron Gordon making things happen for San Antonio. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back to the action.
Nobody holds the ball. Not even.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Bridges. He's out there with Devontae Graham. Chris Middleton is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And it's Drummond missing.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Graham, the pass to Adebayo. Kicks it to Bridges. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Graham against Irving. Tries again. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. To tie it up. Green with the rebound.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Man, that's just tough because that would have tied up the score. That's a tough one to swallow here in the 4th.
Denver trails by 3. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Adebayo kicks to Bridges. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Clarkson against Bridges. And that one good from Clarkson.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Bridges passes to Adebayo. He dishes it to Graham. Let's go. The Nuggets with another miss. Spurs leading by 5. Clarkson passes to Irving. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 20.
Feels like he's taking nothing but shots he knows he's going to knock down. Kyrie playing sharp here.
Pass to Graham. They need this. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And great work at the line there to chip away at the lead. A few more productive trips here, and things could really get interesting.
Clarkson passes to Irving. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. It's deflected. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him them a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And it's Drummond missing. Denver trails by 4. Down low. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. It's going to be on Aaron Gordon. Good on the first, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line. No good.
He gets them to within 1 possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
Here's Drummond. Yes!
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 5. There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And now, let's present our New Balance player of the game, Kyrie Irving.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch what Mike Malone said to his team. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. We'll see what they can do, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David. Here's Graham. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Now you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And an intentional foul right there. He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
Shifty with his speed, incredible ball handling. So hard to guard Kyrie, but so thrilling to sit here and watch it all up close.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. They trail by 7. 26 seconds left in the 4th. Two seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Graham with the ball. Now Green defending. Good! Here's Irving. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Middleton for 3. It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Now Chris Middleton showing a lot of poise and taking over a very critical possession for his team.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
So both teams changing it up here. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Morris passes to Graham. No good from outside. And so it's San Antonio with the win. This was a hard fight. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.